Hello, y'all. So I'm in New Orleans. I'm sorry I'm a day late. Um, actually, well, the perps know where I'm at, but I'm in the New Orleans metro area. Um, so um, they've already been gang stalking me. You know. So when I was when we were had just gotten in New Orleans yesterday morning, um, it's like I was surprised and glad. I'm like, oh, what a relief. I'm like, I just don't realize, how great it feels to not have all the cars with the funny headlights, one headlight and weird headlights and stuff. But last night, two cars, um, not immediately back to back, but back to back were two white vehicles, um, with no headlights. It wasn't completely dark or nighttime, but the sky was dark and it looked like it was gonna rain, and they should have had their headlights on, but they didn't. So it's another rainy day, and we're supposed to get like remnants of tropical storm or whatever, hurricane Beta with the Greek names. I never heard about that before, that they run out of the regular hurricane names and now they're using Greek names. So, wow, there's a lizard in here in this raggedy motel room. But, some people said to just do a video to let people know that I'm safe. And so, I forgot to introduce the date. It's Monday, September 21st, 2020. And the reason why I didn't get to upload anything yesterday, because, um, usually past 35 gigabytes on my phone, they usually it still uploads pretty fast, but it wasn't till yesterday. Now they want to play games, and you know it took over 24 hours for the 9-minute video of me talking about everybody being mean. It took over 24 hours for me to get that 9-minute video uploaded. So I don't even know if it's part of the gang stalking, that they really want to make sure my videos upload slow now, because they were super fast. Usually, even after the first 35 gigabytes, it still uploads kind of fast. At least fast enough to take like 2 or 3 hours. But this right here, now they want to make sure it's significantly reduced speeds of you know, my phone data. So that's why it took me so long to get some of the videos and probably this one uploaded. But it's raining outside, and they have, look, it's raining outside, and every time, like when I come back from the mall or Dollar Tree or something, like even they had these white druggy looking gang stalking perps, when I didn't even get the chance to film them, but they hurry up and, like, they were parked right by my door, and then the moment I approached, um the motel complex, that's when they hurry up and ran off. And one thing, I feel uncomfortable and uneasy at this staying at this motel, because it's a black lady that has her loud, I call it the ignorant project ghetto fake satanic gum ignorance, like making a clicking noise loud with her gum. And she has um a Masonic license plate on her vehicle. I'm not gonna be specific, but she has a Masonic license plate on her vehicle. But I think I remember she hadn't really had a I don't wait, let me try to remember. I don't think she had an attitude with me though. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know. But that gum psychologically and mentally paralyzed me. And it hurts my ears. It's excruciating torture, But that in 2000, like before Hurricane Katrina here in New Orleans, everybody did that. But I'm glad it's significant. I'm glad I don't have to hear that every day. And sometimes when I ride the bus, like in Greenville, South Carolina, there's one female bus driver every fucking day, like to the point of worship. You're like, you worship gum, every day, like as if you it's something you must do, you must have, So I'm. It's like but there was one targeted individual who told me that in the occult they instruct the I guess I mean they instruct occultists and female Order of the Eastern Star and Freemasons or whatever to do that to target individuals, But last night, Crazy Dirty Alex was criminally, illegally, and undeservingly in my dream last night, you know. Um, and I heard he worships New Orleans too. Like y'all saw what happened back in June. But I'm glad he didn't follow me on the Greyhound. Come on this trip, but I guess that must have been the dream manipulation and letting me know you're still being watched. But how the hell you have the authority to punish me or condemn me, and you are an occultist? You represent evil. You don't have the authority or right to punish me. If you do witchcraft, I heard Alex is like into voodoo witchcraft and stuff too. That's what the Sergeant Stalker guy told me. That pretended to be Alex's cousin. You know, so I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to go across the river and show y'all some stuff. I call myself trying to dress. Well, I just did laundry, light laundry, and with the few little clothes I had, and had that issue with that lady. And I put some hair gel in my hair for the first time in a long time. I had been wanting to do it. But this ain't the healthy gel. It's that cheap dollar gel. But I thought I can try to look nice today. But my hair is kind of a little messy. Um, so there's something else I want to say, but I'll put that in another video because yeah, it just wouldn't be right for me to put it in this video. But I'm just letting y'all know how I'm doing. I wanted to say I had did a couple of videos before this one, but I haven't uploaded them yet. And when I had the altercation with the Asian lady, even like before I left for Pensacola, whenever I stay in this motel, it's like right next door. And whenever I stay in this motel, I would do laundry next door, and I would have my storage unit at that U-Haul right there. And this is the cheapest hotel I know of. New Orleans metro area. It's $55 a night, but they cut out that they cut it out where you pay $250 for a whole week. They stopped doing that. So now you have to pay individually each day. And I didn't even know they had a monthly rate or a monthly fee, because I thought I remember being told that they didn't have a monthly rate. But shucks, I could have been staying here, pay for a month to stay here and maybe get a little assistance from other targeted individuals to keep a roof over my head. But I would stay here whenever I worked and those little temp service jobs here and there, and had my own money, my own little extra money. and use that money to stay here to get a roof over my head, you know. And it's like when I was staying on UNO's campus, it's like I would try to come here, or that hostel, they ran me out of that hostel too. That hostel is you know, that Michael guy at the Marquette hostel, he's definitely a perp. And that lady, Miss Kathy, was super nice, but then she turned into a perp too. And I didn't realize that, you know, a lot of people at that hostel were perps. But then the bed, you pay $100 a week or $400 a month. But you know, they treated me like a nuisance for complaining so much. But that was also before I found out for sure that I was being gang stalked. You know, so they made up a lie and said that they didn't have any more rooms, and that they were full on purpose just so I couldn't stay there anymore. Because they got sick and tired of me being a constant complainer, complaining about everything, like complaining about noise and stuff like that, and people being mean and picking arguments with me and stuff. Like the white guy named Marty, he was very rude to me for no reason and yelled at me. So I've had videos before, I think on my other channel, that got shut down of, you know, certain things here in New Orleans, but I know they got some new people who subscribe to my channel. This area of the West Bank ain't much of nothing here. So you gotta go across the river to see all the good stuff. You know, you see what I mean? So still raining, and they still have people gang stalking and circling around this place. Like they had a white minivan with it was a white minivan with no license plate, and it was a black guy with a blue shirt. It's like the gang stalking didn't start until after I took a cab across the river because I wasn't sure if the Sunday loop was running. Come to find out it's running. I didn't find out till too late. And then the Sunday loop bus. And so then after that, that's when it wasn't until after I got to Gretna, that's when the gang stalking started. Like, and so now I'm seeing, even yesterday, I'm seeing the one headlights, the funny headlights, people in a white truck, like this guy in a white truck was circling around. And I'm like, well, this place they have security cameras, and they supposedly have strict rules against trespassing or loitering on this property. Arrest the fucking gang stalkers, damn it. You know, they should get arrested for trespassing and loitering. You know, I guess only trespassing applies to if you used to be a resident. I mean, not resident, but a guest here, and then you get kicked out. You know, so now I think they say, I think they're saying Tropical Storm Beta is supposed to affect us too. You know, so I don't want to talk too much, but I'm just, you know, letting y'all know what's going on, and some other stuff that's going on I can't think of, but you know, so much stuff happened. Like I'll say one more thing and then I'm gone. Like yesterday, I ate at Waffle House, and they were excited to see me and stuff because they ain't seen me in a long time. And then the very second I walked out of Waffle House, it was a black lady driving a nice, beautiful blue Lexus that drove off the very second I walked out of the door, and then they hit me with the shit weapons, the diarrhea weapons. And they forced diarrhea at me twice yesterday. And then they kept shocking my feet a lot yesterday and the day before. They were shocking my feet. So people try to say, oh, move to another area. Well, I mean, I can be walking somewhere and they're still shocking me. You know, I can move away from a certain area and they're still attacking me with the energy weapons. So I'm going to talk to y'all in another video. All right, bye.